Chuck Gillespie, Indiana Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling Contractors, here again with Andrew Curtis. Andrew, last time we talked a lot about the industry standards, and that was kind of the terminology that really jumped out in what was going on. One of the industry standards we're actually getting launched here in 2025 is the Indiana Safety Recognition Program. It's going to be something that all Indiana PHHC members, contractor members, can take at no cost to them. And whether you're a solopreneur or you are a multi-level organization that has thousands of employees, every single person can take the survey and get that recognition if they meet the standards that we need. As those folks that get that, when they receive that award, how do you see the best way to market that for them to use as a differentiator in the market?
The thing that's interesting is that the concept of this is not necessarily new. What's new is your application for it, very specifically to Indiana. But you've seen other successful versions of this, like with UL Labs or with Good Housekeeping Seal or
Angie's List.
Angie's List, great example. And so much of it is just building credibility. It's not to get real nerdy about the physiology of it, but consumers, we are lazy thinkers. And the less that a consumer has to think, the quicker they're going to get to the decision. And if you create a version where you say, hey, here is a level of excellence and here is a level of trust and that this is a way to do that, you are bypassing a lot of the no-no-nos that come with it, and all of a sudden you get to a yes. And when you're talking about the speed at which somebody is choosing a vendor or a contractor in this case, especially for direct-to-consumer business, any cheat code you can have is incredibly important. So, and it becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy. You, as an industry advocate, talk about the importance of this, and that the public sees it. Then you, as the contractor, leverage it because it is a point of differentiation and a point of strength for you and a point of credibility with your clients. So it actually starts to build up from both ends, but it should be something. Again, it's the Good Housekeeping Seal.
But at the same time, even if you're pulling up your van with onto a commercial or an industrial construction site, and that sticker sitting on the side of that van that says, 2025 Indiana Safety Award winner, that project manager is going to be pretty excited because they're saying this guy is going to be a less chance of workman's comp than we probably have otherwise. So even that credibility at the B2B level is also something that we can really be able to use in this space as well.
Well, and even thinking about the individual contractor who's rolling up in the truck, some of your members have many employees. Well, in a lot of ways, they may not know Mike, who's coming up, who represents your company because they've always worked with Ed, over here. And the fact that they both have that level of credibility, they both have that seal of approval. The speed and the trust that can be a cheat code out in the market can be a huge advantage.
Awesome. Andrew, thank you very much.
Thanks, Chuck.